Welcome back, folks, to Let's Replay Stonekeep, and when last we left off, we've nearly explored the entirety of the first level of the Shaga mines. We just have here to explore, and then this southern area. We also found Karzak in Shaga captivity, and we freed him by using the skull key. If you don't free him, he'll die, and the game won't provide you with a replacement companion, so this slot will remain empty for a very long time. Let's go into this area first, the area where we fell down into a quite handy pit. That pit had a rune staff in it that's quite a bit better than the first one that we found. Will the pit now be clearly visible? The answer is yes. And if we pull this here, it disappears. But is it still there? We're going to find out when we go that way. Then again, we might not want to actually go that way. Let's read this.
Firebolt rune. Ranged fire attack.
You may not have found the first rune staff in the game, and this is the game being quite handy and giving you the basics that you need to do things with magic. We found a healing rune, and we've now found the fire attack rune. Let's just go over here. Hello, there you are. Are you going to attack me? Let's step forward and find out. You are going to attack me! Ah well, have at thee! Now we're all attacking that Shaga. Two dwarves and Drake swing their weapons at this Shaga. This Shaga is pretty much doomed. We also want to get a little bit of practice with our sword skill here. And all that happened there is that we got one sword. And if we pull this here, what happens? Maybe nothing happens. Or something happens. Either way, we're just going to step here. We are not going to step there, because stepping there is a poor idea. There is another switch here that we might want to use, just in case something happens. Does anything happen? It would seem maybe not. Or maybe so. If we step forward and we fall into this pit, we'll know that those switches don't really do anything. We need to go all the way to the top here to save, because we've run out of save slots, so we'll just save this as that, and then we're probably going to fall down a pit. Yes, we are. There is a rune that we could use to try and get out of here, but I'm just going to use the stairs, because why not, eh? Then we'll go and heal up, and then we'll go and go into the area that I'm very worried about. Also, you can just move into where a ladder is to climb it. You don't need to click the use icon that appears. Let's go this way, shall we? Back to where that mana circle is, and back to the final area of this level that you really need to explore. Not only do you get a really important item for completing the game, you also get a really useful item. They're both the same item, by the way. Where is that circle? There is that circle, and we have some healing to do, this time with our far better rune staff. We should actually look at the description of that rune staff to see what the game describes it as. Alright, maps, and then back here we have a rune scepter, a dwarf pick, and an axe of dwarven manufacture. The reason why we have that in there now is because we didn't take the axe off Farley. If we had, that would have appeared in our journal. Let's heal up, shall we? Not by using the fire spell, that's not a good way to heal. This has more mana in it, so we can heal quite a bit more. But it still will run out eventually. So we just want to step forward, step back, and then do some more healing. Excellent. And we gained some more skill. We now have 3 skill in magic. It really doesn't take that long to gain a notable amount of skill in magic. Let us now go to that final area that we haven't yet been to, and that is the southern area. We also want to go this way round, because we don't want to fall into another pit. Falling into pits is generally a bad thing to do, so we'll just go this way. It's a little bit of a detour, but hey, I'd rather do that than lose some health. I mean, we could very easily recuperate that health, but I'd rather not go back to the mana circle and do that. And so, this way we go, into the area where we will meet that foe that tried to drop a boulder on us before. Remember that enemy? We're going to be encountering that enemy. Note that I didn't say that we're going to be fighting that enemy. That is not what we're going to be doing. Hello there, we're just going to leave you in peace. You surrendered, and we're not going to kill you. There's no reason to do so. Alright, we are in here now. The music will change. And we need to be very careful. You may notice that the music is a little bit comedic. That is somewhat intentional. Because while there may be a comedic atmosphere, at least that the music perpetrates, you don't want to take this area lightly. This area will kill you if you're not careful. We're going to use the silent action rune here. That means that if we move now, we do not make any noise. Do you know what else we don't want to do? We don't want to destroy anything here. We don't want to smash any skeletons. We don't want to destroy any barrels. We just want to explore, and we want to get to a certain location. There was something that we didn't want to have happen. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to break our way free here. There we go. This might not be a good thing to do. We'll find out soon enough how bad that is. Alright, we'll just destroy this, and hopefully we won't be in any trouble. Let's just grab that, and this, and that. And we could destroy that, but we're not going to. We still don't want to cause too much of a ruckus. We'll just explore this bit of the map so that I don't come back here. What we want to do is we want to go this way. You see those remains? That is a warning. A warning that this place is bad news. You could hear snoring. We're getting closer to where we want to be, or rather where we don't want to be. We do not want to be here at all. But we are here. Let's go this way, find another skull, and another skull. Here is where we want to be very careful. Because if this goes horribly wrong, we are going to pay the price for it. We are right next to the Ettin. If we turn this way, we can see the Ettin. If the Ettin wakes up while we're here, the Ettin will kill us instantly. So we don't want that to happen. To make sure that doesn't happen, I'm going to cast this spell again. Fortunately, the sound of the spell being cast will not wake up the Ettin. We also want to equip this sword, because counterproductively, we want to get to that treasure chest in the corner, and we can't do that by not breaking something. We need to break these barrels, starting with this one that's closest to us, then that one, then this one. I think if you break them in the wrong order, that wakes up the Ettin. We can now get access to this treasure chest, and in here is a gem, and another gem, and another gem. We want to put that there with a pile of other gems. This is a key. We'll be adding that to our keyring in a moment. This is another gem, and this is one of the orbs that we need to find. We needed that orb to complete the game, so we're going to leave now, because that's all we really came here for. That and the key. This is the way that the game makes you come here and get that treasure chest, by putting a key in there that you need. So we're going to just put that there, and we're going to have a look at the items that we just picked up. They have some important things. This is a Keeler's orb, and this is a Throggish key. Well, they don't actually say that to us unless we open the journal and it goes, "This is a Keeler's orb," and then we go, "Shh, we're trying to avoid the Ettin. Oh, sorry. This is a Keeler's orb." Better. We could go over here. What is over here? The answer is that there's an enemy over here. You know what? I'm just going to leave that enemy right there. There is not likely to be anything important here, so I'm just going to grab that skull, and I'm going to leave. Because we don't want to stay here. Dying to the Ettin is something that I'm going to show off, because it is noteworthy. And there are some no sillier ways to die in this game than to the Ettin. Let's just open this up here, because now the music has changed back to the music for the rest of the level. Hello there, Shaga. We're just going to ignore you. We're going to now head to the end of the level, making a quick stop by the mana circle while we do, because we want to replenish that rune scepter. We could use the Fountain of Thera in the ruins beneath Stonekeep, and we could, the ruins of Stonekeep rather, and we could use that to replenish the water skin and heal up to full. But to be honest, this mana circle is closer. We want to use that rather than anything else. Where do we need to go for that? We need to go down. Always worth checking. I was about to go that way, but it is worth having a look. Soon we'll be able to hear our footsteps again as well. That silent movement spell doesn't last forever. There we go. Much better. Now we can head over to the rest of the level. We could go this way to do it. It's actually a little faster. And there are our footsteps once again. You could have gone this way and avoided going past the cage that Karzak is in. And ideally you would want to do that. It would make it interesting to hear the dialogue of, "Hey, you can't let the prisoner go," when the prisoner is free. I wonder if there's some dialogue for that. But either way, we're now nearly to the next level. The second level of the Shaga Mines, and the second level is quite dangerous. We will be seeing at least the recurrence of one enemy that I previously thought we would never see again. We're just passing Karzak's cage there. Anything to say about that, Karzak? No, didn't think so. Karzak does not say very much. So we're just going to head down here to the next level. And we're going to ready an arrow for when we get there, because we're going to be ambushed no sooner do we arrive. Here we are, and there you are, hello! That will soften you up a tiny bit. One enemy as soon as we arrive, setting the tone for this level, going, hey, you're going to have to fight quite a lot if you're going to do anything here. We have another quiver for the crossbow. I wonder if we can stack these. The answer is we can't stack them. We have another crossbow. We can stack them, however. We'll just use these on this. Any more of them? The answer is there's one sword and more crossbow bolts. Always good. We'll just pick that up there, which will focus on that quiver. There we go. Nothing else to grab. Welcome to the second level of the Shaga Mines. There is a Shaga right around the corner. And remember when I said that we will encounter friendly Shagas? We have not encountered them yet. This one is certainly not going to be friendly, and will come over here and try to kill us. And we managed to hit there quite capably, and here as well. And we can't throw this one very well. Or can we? Because that foe is now dead. We'll just grab all of these, shall we? Let's not make a mistake and put all of these in that. We don't have the bow yet, which means that we can't empty out the quiver. Alright, let's keep exploring. There is a lot of this level to explore, and here is a dead Shaga. We did not kill this Shaga. Who killed this Shaga? Maybe we'll find out at some point. Let's keep looking around, shall we? There is a door over here. Let's have a look in here. We've heard that sound before. That is the sound of a serpent. One solitary serpent that we're just going to throw some arrows at. There we go. That serpent is now dead. Marvellous. We'll just put those there. And we'll have a look at this. We cannot currently open this, and I don't think throwing anything is going to use that, or rather manipulate it. Unlike a switch, you can't really throw things effectively to do anything with that. At least I don't think so. So we'll keep exploring for now. We might want to actually mark that on the map, that there is a switch. Let's just do that. Never mind the fact that we could probably squeeze past those spears or just break them. The game will not let us do that. And so, we have a look at the Orb of Afri and see what is revealed. There is one Shaga there, not necessarily an enemy, there is a Shaga there. And we're going to head this way and have a look again. You really want to check quite frequently on this floor. there are multiple Shargas in there, and one enemy that will warn them that you're coming. Yep, they know we're coming now. So we're just going to kill this. There is no way that you can prevent them from knowing. So if we step in here... Oh, here come some of them. Let's just leave, shall we? Very quickly. Are you going to stay there? Because if you are, that is a really silly thing to do. Unless, of course, the enemy that's corpse is there is blocking our arrows. Nope, no it's not. We can just throw our arrows as much as we like here. Have at thee! You were aggressive, you came at us first, so we're just going to throw these at you until you die. We can't throw them there, though. Let's just go here, and you're going to throw a skull, and then you're going to run away. And then you're going to head that way. You probably should have gone that way first, rather than heading into that small alcove, but hey, you did go eventually to where you needed to be. Just grab this skull, and we'll grab that. Anything else to grab? There is this skull that we could grab, and we're just going to stand here, and you are not going to come after us. That's quite sensible. There is one enemy here that is probably going to fight us, and we're going to have to fight it, so let's just get an arrow ready. There are actually more arrows up there now than there are on the other pile. At least I think so. Hello, you. You are going to try and fight us. A poor decision, because we have more arrows than you could possibly throw stones. You are nearly gone. You do have a lot of health, though. And a lot of things to throw. However, you have now run out of things to throw. And you are not going to come and get me. Oh well, we win. Hooray! Our reward is that we lost some health, and that's pretty much it. We'll grab all of these skulls. And a sword. We really don't need that sword either. Let's do some healing, shall we? And have a look at the map. The music did stop there. The music does have a tendency to stop sometimes after combat. Let's get a little bit of health back. Mainly for us, and also a bit for Karzak. Here we go. Much better. We're at maximum, and now he is at maximum. Excellent. Just re-equip the sword, and get ready to move forward. We really need to move forward. We might as well clear this area out of all the enemies that are here. Where are our remnant arrows here? There are 9 of them, and there are at least 2 enemies around this corner. Let's deal with them, shall we? And that is 1 dealt with. There is only 1 left. You fool! You're running right into those arrows! And now you have paid dearly for your mistake. With your life. Just grab that. And we'll grab that. We'll also grab that sword. Why not? We could start an armory at the end of all this, couldn't we? Ha ha! Anything down here? There is a treasure chest. And in here is a healing root. There's also another healing root. And a coin. We want that coin. We also want that coin as well. They're very small. Difficult to notice unless you're being observant. There you go. That was all that was in there. And when we come back, folks, we'll continue to explore the second level of the Sharga Mines. There's quite a lot to see, and a lot to fight as well. So hopefully, we'll be able to fight them without dying. We have a lot of health and a lot of healing resources, but they may run out eventually. In fact, they're very likely to run out, because we're going to move further and further away from that mana circle. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later.